trading post, it is here. It's here this month. Are we angry about this?
Has it become an afterthought?
Has it become an afterthought?
The question going around, because there's some interesting things like.
Okay, so the good news, we're getting another mount as our bonus. But is it good news?
Are we?
What?
Are we? Because that's what it's supposed to be.
Is it different in the game?
It's on the trading post for 600 tenders. Do you know what our reward is? It's not here. We don't have a reward. As of this morning, there's literally no reward at the end of the track.
What?
It got fixed this afternoon. Damn it. We can't be mad about it.
What is the reward?
It's this then.
So it works. It's okay.
Jellyfish, yeah.
Okay.
But it was on the store for 600 tenders.
Well, that's a mistake. That's going to be a real pain in the ass to fix.
Yeah. And it's a recolor of the Xerath Mortis.
It's nice. What does appear in my head? Well, actually, there's also the Shale Wing, which does mention that it nests in the smokestacks of Undermine, as we talked about in the news.
A massive hint. That's what hint. A hint for our next patch, which actually me and Jared talk about in a lore walking that's going up in a couple of days. We talk about Undermine because we're talking about the Ring and Deeps. We actually discovered interesting stuff down there. You know the Princess Mononoke reference of the. Maybe you didn't do the side quest. But I
still haven't done that. I've set them aside for another character.
Yeah, so there's this big guy, this big like tall forest spirit nature thing that is like a deer on really, really, really long legs with a weird like green coloration of legs. And you kill it and you go, okay, well, it's dead now. You take its skull back as proof, but then it starts haunting the area. And then you put it back. It's all literally the Mononoke forest spirit stuff. But you look at the leg color and go, that's an interesting color. That's like kind of fell, but a little bit more acidic, a little bit brighter green, a little bit more of a yellowy green. Why do the goblins want that? It's the same color as Kajamite. Interesting. Maybe the goblins are there for Kajamite.
Oh.
Because they're running out of Kajamite in the same way that the Ring and Deeps is about the Earthen running out of time because they need to repair the Awakening Machine. And the same way Kajamite turned the goblins into mortals. Sentient intelligent stuff. Anyway, that's inside. That's inside.
So you entered the big thing dimension.
I got trapped in big thing dimension. Let's get back to the trading post. I get trapped there all the time.
I love it. The big thing dimension's a good place.
So one of the big thing here is that this should have been the reward, man.
Considering it's October.
It's Halloween, it's October. All of the pumpkins are there. All of the decorations are lovely on the trading post, like UI and stuff. It's really, really nice. I had to buy this with my hard-earned tender, which Blizzard already told me to save for the class sets next month.
Yes, so is it all the class sets that are back next month?
We don't know.
Okay.
They just said the class sets are returning.
What's
Could
more
be November, December,
What's
January
more spicy is the class restrictions are gone.
Yeah.
So they're now just class-themed sets for everyone.
Yeah, class-themed sets for plate and stuff.
Yeah,
which works.
Yeah, so they're still armor type limited.
Yeah, it led to a big amount of people going, "Why are there still armor type limitations in the game?" And I sort of see that argument, and I sort of see why I think it would be bad if clothies were just walking around in plate. But I also see why people want it. So I'm a little torn on it myself.
I'm just imagining hunters that can finally wear chainmail because they're able to equip leather gear. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be excellent.
I didn't know there was a store mount. So the broomstick from last year is on the store for $25.
$25. So that's your pricing. Yeah. Do you want it? Do you want to play the game every year or pay extra money?
Look, Matt, in this inflationary environment, I don't have a joke. I don't have a joke. That's too much money. That's bullshit.
Yeah. It is also FOMO because it's only there until November. It's a Halloween item only.
Damn.
Halloween item only. Sorry.
We have been screwed, robbed, assaulted. It's all gone wrong, Matt. It's all gone wrong.
Yeah, it's clearly the community are noticing. Michael, the community are noticing that there could be improvements.
You started sounding like a Northern Irish politician.
I know. Intentionally. The community are noticing, Michael.
These are the deeply held, sincere views.
The sincere views of the trading post and transmogrification community here on Azeroth are concerned with the treatment been delivered to them by those in charge here. And I kind of see it. It's like, here's the thing. It's a fucking buy it, dickheads, which I don't fundamentally oppose. It's just that it's an October bonus mount for $25, and you're like, does it have to be 25?
It's a bit much. It's too much. It's
Like,
not a bit much.
Yeah,
It's many bits much.
yeah, like 15, 10, maybe something like that. Bit handier. That combined with the fact that Transmog is not the monthly reward, despite being fucking sick as hell. Like, I immediately picked it up and threw it on my character. I'm like, this is immense, especially for a DK running around with like the Argus scythe on. I'm like, this is perfect. This is perfect. Or if you had like an enhancement shaman who had like fist weapons and there were the claws or something, brilliant, perfect stuff. But instead we get fucking jellyfish.
Get big hands.
They're like, yeah, sure, jellyfish, stars more. It's a mount, yeah. Would people have been saying, where's the mount? If it was a mug, probably.
Yes.
They probably can't win in some degrees, but yeah.
Yep, I think the challenge is, what would be ideal is more cohesive monthly themes, with more unique items. Yeah. But I think their problem is they have a lot of other assets to make.
Yeah.
And currently, thinking about incentives, they don't maybe have the biggest incentive for this. Maybe they try to create that incentive with their experiments of crossover, cosmetic purchases last year. But evidently that just didn't give them numbers that they felt it was worth the opportunity cost.
Yeah, see, so you talk about themes, and they actually did get the theme on basically perfectly for everything here, except the jellyfish. No, like everything else as well.
Yeah.
They've got the whole like light and dark theme, and it feels kind of Halloween-y.
The jellyfish conspiracy.
Yeah, but the jellyfish matches the color scheme, but nothing else. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of funny.
Sus.
Yeah, and I did see point out in chat that no, this is literally they're talking other game again. But but over at FF they're selling a witch's broom for
single character.
Now I will say, if you play 3 characters in FF, then actually World of Warcraft's a better deal.
For you to get matching value, it would probably cost about 10 grand of witches' brooms. Of course, to go with your 20 grand of cosmic witch attire that you bought with the previous store option.
Of course,
single character.
But that's the thing where it's like
that's apples to oranges and characters.
It's slightly apples to oranges and characters there, but this is all the time. This is only for the month. This is over double the price. You can kind of see the economics.
Here's the problem. See, the Blizzard one has got a lantern. The FF one has got a pumpkin. Now, do you know what pumpkins will do? They'll rot. So Yoshi P is selling you a perishable cosmetic, whereas that's Holly L, I guess.
Yes. No, she would be called Holly P because his name isn't
producer.
P, it's producer, yeah.
Damn.
She'd be Holly P, which actually does a ring to it, doesn't it? Holly P.
Well, maybe they can do a crossover event. The big, I don't know.
We can call him Yoshida Longtail.
Whoa.
She'll be Holly P. That's fun.
I don't know. Yoshida Longtail sounds like someone's OC.
Yeah, so we're a little bit taking the piss, but like the people are genuinely a little bit upset, like how it feels a little bit like an afterthought compared to the promise that it showed at times in the endless, where it's very small changes. It's very, very, very tiny things that could solve this problem. You turn around and go, right, throw on the mug as the reward instead of that. Suddenly, people who want the mount can still buy it. Mm-hmm. Because I imagine people who try and collect will collect regardless. The more thematic thing would have been there. To be able to still buy the mount, and people would still be able to store some tenders up, save some tenders for the thing that's announced is coming soon. It's that kind of small thing of like, it's a bit awkward, especially combined to the fact that this is like so ahead of themselves, because we actually knew all of this stuff was coming in like the first beta build, the first beta or first alpha build, because back in May that this was like data mined.
So if someone's angry, we need to chastise them for not checking Wowhead 6 months ago.
Basically, yeah, exactly. It's sorry. The period of Blizzard changing this is over. You should have been angry half a year ago.
You're only angry because of expectations that you created, toxic gamers.
Yeah,
don't actually think that.
There's something, yeah. So like, this is fairly minor in the grand scheme of things. It's just an easy win. The Blizzard are kind of leaving on the table by not solving.
That's a narrative thing. It's a narrative thing.
Yeah.
You set an expectation, then you got to manage that expectation. And in a dearth of other things to talk about, there's just a certain amount of attention. That attention is like water, and any blip in expectation is the vessel that water will fill. There will always be something.